Hi everyone! This is Potato the Moose speaking, and today I am doing my first ever speed paint. I am drawing a character of mine called Willow, and this is going to be an icon for her toy house profile. She's basically like a ghost of a fox who was basically asphyxiated by mushroom spores in an accident, and now she's back from the dead. She's kind of like, I'm still having trouble fleshing her out as a character, and so she's still kind of a work in progress, but she's getting there, and I'm quite proud of my progress with her so far. I do not have a script for this. This is all entirely from the heart, because why the heck not? But as you can see, I am doing my starting sketch, and just getting the basic shapes down and the basic lines down, and like the positioning and the stuff like that for what I want it to look like. She's got kind of a tuft of fur on her head that I really, really like and really enjoy drawing. I also really enjoy drawing her horns and the mushrooms on her back. Although I will say my favorite part is drawing her eyelids and then the little shines on the eyelids. She's a pretty laid-back, quiet, sympathetic character. She's a good listener, doesn't talk a whole lot, and when she does talk, she's very, very soft-spoken. She's kind of a recluse, lives mostly on her own, aside from a couple of friends that she's got, but other than that, yeah, she mostly just spends her time out in the woods foraging and gathering materials and resources to sell in her little shop. She doesn't really go into town all that often. If you want to see her, you have to come out to the woods yourself. But she's more than willing to drop everything and help you if you do come out there. And she's generally pretty friendly towards strangers. That's about all I have to say about her right now. As you can see, I tried to draw a paw, then decided I didn't like that and liked it better as just the head and chest. Now I'm moving in with my line art. I use basically the same pen for every single line art thing I do. I have like 3 brushes that I use in my art. One for the sketch, one for the inking, and one for the blending. Although I do have another brush that I tend to use in anything more like a painting. Sometimes I also come in there with my eraser and clear lines up and make sure that they look all nice and straight and how I want them to be, because I am very, very perfectionist. So, yeah. I'm now rounding out the chest, having a lot of trouble with that curve between the neck. I don't want it to look too sharp and too fake. I want it to look nice and natural and organic, basically, and smooth. And sometimes that takes some time to do. Since I don't really have anything else to say right now, I'm just going to continue talking at you rather awkwardly, and I guess I'll talk more about random stuff. At the time of recording this, I just got back from a trip to the zoo. And if you've never been on trip to the zoo that I typically go to, and I'm not going to tell you which zoo that is because personal information and whatnot, one of the most iconic animals there is just the seagulls, because they're everywhere. We're in California, and a lot of zoos are set near beach areas, and a lot of zoos have things like cafes, and the seagulls know this. And so the seagulls, they will go, and they will show up at the cafes, and they will stand around and wait until someone is dumb enough to leave their food for a couple of seconds. And then they take full advantage of that, and they go and they take the food. They're filthy sky degenerate rats, and they're funny, and I love them, but also they are filthy degenerates. I can't pronounce that word right. Oh boy. Now I am moving on to duplicating the layer. This is how I deal with stuff like shading and adding in patterns to my characters and to my art. I keep accidentally clicking onto other images that I did not mean to click onto, so enjoy little out-of-context flashes of other characters. You've probably seen at least 2 in this video, if I'm counting correctly. Anyhow, now I'm filling in her pink underbelly. Yeah, she does actually, she's just kind of pink, and the person who gave her to me, I'm not going to name them because I don't know if they want, I don't know if they'd want me pointing out their platform to everybody, since their parents are kind of strict and like kind of strict about their internet access, and I don't want to accidentally like make their parents get mad at them. So, but the person who gave me this the design for Willow did at one point say that she was like that stupid pink rat meme. I think if you search up pink taxidermy rat, it should show up. It's kind of funny to me, but that's only because my humor is extremely broken on so many levels. But yeah, now I'm coming in with this shading. I'm using basically a darker pink color. And fair warning, the shading is going to get pretty muddy because I started running out of patience. And so I started going, frick it, we're just gonna rush everything. And so the shading, once I start blending, it's gonna get kind of muddy. Not my proudest moment, but I did manage to cover it up mostly with another layer, so hopefully it's, hopefully it wouldn't have been noticeable until I went ahead and pointed it out, because I'm dumb that way. And yeah. I'm sorry if this sounds awkward. Obviously, this is my first time doing a recording like this, and on top of that, like I said before, I have no script. I did not bother to write a script because I went, frick it, I need to get this done as quickly as possible. Screw scripting. Nobody likes scripting anyways. Well, I didn't exactly say that nobody likes scripting anyways. That's a lie, but because I like scripting, I like to do scripts for things, but I did go, to heck with it. I just need to get this done as soon as possible. I'm going to skip over the scripting part and just dive right into it, because why not? And now you know why not. It's because I sound kind of dumb and kind of awkward. So, yeah. I am now just going in and basically blending everything out, trying to make sure everything's nice and soft. I think at this point in the recording I was listening to, like, Reddit read-alouds. And, ooh, here comes my favorite part. I'm doing, like, a little overlay thing that I do to get, like, a nice effect on the image. It's very, very pretty. You can see it in a lot of my artwork. Decided I didn't like it. Decided I had to go back and fix the shading because it was bothering me, and my perfectionist brain went, this simply won't do. And then in a couple of seconds... Oh, come on. Come on, past self. Hurry up, shading. Hurry up. Hurry up. There goes my signature again. And now I do an overlay, and this time I add more colors to the overlay, because why not? Like, because it's pretty. It's pretty, okay? It's pretty. Don't judge me. I like pretty things. I blend the overlay, blend it a couple more times until I've basically got a decent blend, and I think that the colors look nice. Change the opacity, merge it to the layer below, start cleaning stuff up, and there we go. There's the finished project. I added a background and a white border, and now it looks all nice and pretty, and that will be it for today, friends. Goodbye, and I'll see you next time.